Hello, my Pisces friends. This is going to be a weekly forecast for the last week of March 2022, starting Wednesday, March 23rd, going to next Wednesday, March 30th. I'm going to change it up a little bit from the format that we did last week, and I'm adding a deck to it this week. This is the Wisdom of the Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed. And so I've already pulled our cards this time. It saves us the hassle of listening to me shuffle the cards. And I'm not doing a horseshoe spread this time. What we're going to do is I've pulled 3 cards from each deck. So I've got that deck plus the normal deck that I usually use. And what we're going to do is we're going to look at the energies from the past that we're bringing with us into this week. Then we're going to look at the energies that are in our current present this week. And then the third category is the outgoing energies that we'll be dealing with as we transition into the middle of next week. So you guys, when I pulled your cards, the card that came up in the past category is the TikTok card. It's interesting. You're the second sign that got this card in the past category. It makes me wonder when I see that happen. Sometimes I wonder, are you guys married? Because I've seen that happen before. Anyway, I digress. The TikTok card in your past category talks about feeling pressured, feeling under the clock. Tick-tock, 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 right? Then I pull a card from the regular tarot and asked to clarify that card, and the clarifier card that comes in is the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands talks about taking an action. So you're feeling some pressured or some time sensitive about an action that needs to be taken or some actions that you want to be taken. Now, what actions could that be, and what does that have to do with your present? Well, let me tell you. In your present, you have Treasure Island card. This means that you found your treasure island. It's like finally there's an idea out there, you know what you want, right? Or whether it's an idea or a job or whatever this is, it's like, you know what? I finally know. That's it. That's what I want. And there it is. It can feel like an opportunity that shows up out of nowhere. But the thing is, it's not right here, it's over there. You can see it, right, in this card, but you have to go through this stuff. Nobody likes this stuff. Well, I do. Well, some people do. Not some people really don't like this stuff. Pisces, you're made of this stuff because it's water. You are a water sign. Water represents the subconscious and the emotion. So what this is saying to you is that in order to get to your destiny that you have been waiting impatiently to get to and wanting to take this action to get to, the clarifier card is that you have to use your intuition in order to get there. There is no physical map that's going to say, okay, go this way and do that and do this and do that. And what's interesting is I went and I looked up the definition of this card because I know the definition, but I looked it up anyway just to make sure that I know it before I go beacon off about it. And it literally says in the definition to trust your intuition. The only way to get to your destination of choice is trusting your intuition. And this card, the High Priestess, represents your intuition. It represents your senses that are above and beyond just your 5 physical senses, your gut, your senses that guide you in the world around you. And it's saying, trust your gut, that you are moving forward in the right direction. Now, what does trusting your gut feels like? It means that if you make a choice or a decision in the present and it feels gross, don't go that way. Don't do that no more. Make the choices and decisions that feel good in your heart and keep doing those things. Keep moving in that direction. It's taking you to your treasure island. It really, really is. Here's the thing, as you move in that direction, sometimes you'll see that there might be obstacles in your path, right? That maybe you couldn't see from your vantage point where you were before. But the more progress you make moving forward, your perspective changes as you move forward, right? So as you get closer into the middle of next week, you have the Clean It Up card, which comes into play, which this is, I like this card actually. It can be a card of, oops, there's a little bit more work that's needed to make room for what you've asked for here. But it lets you know that what you've asked for is on its way. That's why you got to clean that, whatever this is, out. So, and let me just say, the clarifier to the Clean It Up card is literally the card that equals vibrational, which is thought, creation, vibrational creation equals physical manifestation. She's pouring cups from the physical of the land to the non-physical and in the emotional field here. 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on land. It symbolizes being in both realms at the same time and flowing cups from one realm to the other with ease. Clean up the old. Towards the end of this week, something's going to come into your world that is cleaning up those old energies to make way for what you've been vibrationally creating. And the overarching energy at the bottom of this deck is milk and honey. That represents everything that you've been trying to vibrationally create. That milk and honey is this treasure island right here. That is what you are using your intuition and your gut instincts this week to feel your way through. There's no right or wrong answer here. There's no easy answers here. There's no easy solutions, I should say here. You're going to have to feel this one with your heart, Pisces, all the way through in order to reach that treasure island and that milk and honey. And in order to receive the overarching energy at the bottom of this deck is, again, that creation. You are creating an abundant future. The Empress literally symbolizes creation. She's pregnant. This is a week of creating with your gut and with your knowingness and following your heart, cleaning up that old vibration of doubt and whatever that is that was making you feel that pressure that you're bringing with you from last week, clearing out that negative thought around that, understanding that that pressure you're feeling is just letting you know that it's time to take the action that you need to take. That's how the universe talks to you, right? When it's time, it applies pressure, just like birth. When it's time for baby to be born, there's pressure. That doesn't mean that everything's wrong. That means that everything is exactly right. You don't need to clean everything up before you're ready, but when you're ready to clean things up, the universe has a way of letting you know. It's going to be time to clean some things up towards the end of next week. It's like, the way I think about that card is like, when you're getting a new couch, you spend the day before cleaning out the living room and sweeping everything and vacuuming it out and stuff. You don't do that because it's fun. I mean, some people might do that, but thinking that's fun, but that's not fun in my world. You do that because you're making room for what you've asked for what you've ordered. It's coming in, the milk and honey. Interesting week, Pisces. Interesting week. A lot of you are natural psychics and intuitive empaths as well, because you're a water and emotional sign. Trust your intuition this week, Pisces. You got this. I hope this helps. And if it did, please let me know in the comment section below and help me by sharing this video, because they censor the heck out of me, you guys. So it helped me a lot. And if you would like more information on how to get a private tarot reading or mediumship reading, you can find that on my website, THMedium.ca. Have a great week, everyone.